Okay, I'm back, y'all. Let's clock that T for this Sagittarius collective for the next 24 hours. Let's clock that T for Sagittarius the next 24 hours. Okay, overall energy for Sagittarius. Next 24 hours, clocking that T. Alrighty. Somebody is doing the same repetitive stuff when it comes to money. They pretending to know more than what they know. Okay? But somebody is either cheating, bored, doing the same repetitive stuff to get money, pretending to know more than they do. Yeah, this was a tower. Somebody being foolish, taking these risks. So, somebody preoccupied with money. Yeah, and responsibilities that's burdening them, and they feeling restricted, taking on too much. Okay? Yeah. Because of poor judgment, taking on these risks that cause a tower. They could have been cheating or steady doing the same repetitive stuff to get money, jobs, or whatever that is. Land and all kind of stuff. Ooh, okay. Somebody could be a seductress or like a prostitute or something that does things for money. Yeah, and now they done burdened themselves with some type of problems and obligations for taking these foolish risks that caused the tower. Yep. Because they steady doing the same repetitive stuff for money. So take it how it resonates, Sag. Okay? You or somebody else bored doing the same stuff. Being disorganized. And now you preoccupied with money problems or don't know how to mismanage your money doing the same stuff over. Okay? Taking foolish risks, causing towers and stuff like that. Sudden changes and upheavals, you know. Because you're doing the same repetitive stuff. And somebody else could have been cheating, though. Okay? Whoever this person that imposes themselves on others, this could be an aunt. Okay? Or some mature woman that do anything for money. Okay? Or been mismanaging their money with all these with taking too much. Okay? Taking foolish risks where it caused the tower. And some of you all are coming out of stagnation. Could have been dealing with somebody who imposed their values on you or just imposed themselves on you. That does anything for money, took you for granted, taking these foolish risks and having poor judgment that caused the Tower, which was some confusion. Because they were cheating. Okay, so take it how it resonates. Let's see. Yep. Somebody letting go. Or they regret doing something because they stagnant. It's to cause them to be exhausted, okay? Because of whatever choice they made, okay? Thinking the grass was green on the other side in that situation of cheating, and they abused their power and authority. Yep, making these poor choices, but definitely somebody thought the grass was greener on the other side and was at a crossroads and making a decision like they couldn't make a decision. Whoever this father figure, this man that abused their power because they stubborn. They trying to find the mental strength, you know, because they see you having good success, Sagittarius. But there was disharmony in that connection. That's why they were cheating, giving to two. Okay? Now you letting go of a lot of being in stagnation and stuff like that, having motivation. It's like you're waiting on something. Okay? You could be waiting on a choice or compromising something, okay? Some type of decision. Because of somebody else's abuse of power, Sagittarius. Let's see what else going on. Oh, yeah. It was time for you to make a choice about facing your fears. Confirmation. Yeah, because it was like these unrealistic expectations. It was like you got clarity about this, okay? Even when it came to just different lifestyles. Having to have this inner strength, you know, to have support and you know, control over your finances. But it was an imbalance, okay? Yep, having, you know, just even having recognition, you know. You're definitely coming out of isolation, okay? Or somebody could be having some paternity issues too, or yeah. It's several situations going here, Sagittarius. But definitely facing fears of not being oppressed and things like that too. Letting go of being in stagnation, being exhausted, you know, oppressed, letting go of egos and things like that, because that was a choice or decision you had to make that you could have been at a crossroads with, okay? Or you could have been trying to avoid this. But somebody else, they're not really having no type of enjoyment. It's like they done lost out on the opportunity because of, yeah, thinking the grass is green on the other side. Having to make a choice that was causing them to be at a crossroads. Which at the end of the day, it ended up causing some sadness. Okay, so let's get some motif for Sagittarius. Let's get some motif for Sagittarius. Okay, yes, let's see. Let's clock some OT for Sagittarius within the next 24 hours. Take care, resonate. This could be for you, somebody in your energy, you know. But we definitely clocking that T. Definitely getting out of stagnation, okay? And somebody else is in regret because they missed out on the opportunity. Thinking the grass was greener on the other side. Yeah, somebody was cheating. Is at a crossroads with it, making these decisions. Yeah, that caused some sadness. Okay, because of this ego. But like I said, you letting go of stagnation, being motivated. You know, having to choose, make a choice, okay, or a decision about releasing those fears and things like that, because it was causing unrealistic expectations and stuff like that. So feeling oppressed by certain things. Yeah, so let's clock that T for Sag. The next 24 hours, Sagittarius collective. Like I said, it's two situations here, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't force nothing to fit, okay? What's done in the dark gonna come to the light. That's the overall energy. Somebody in their own way. Oh yeah, fire sign man, that's a Sagittarius. You got an ancestor calling, but somebody crown chakra is blocked. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's clock that T for Sagittarius collective the next 24 hours, Spirit. Somebody trying to manifest something. They got swag. They trying to manifest you. Somebody want to kidnap you or something. Let's see, Sagittarius. Okay. Uh-oh. Somebody plotting to set you up because you love. You could have been sleeping. You were sleeping with the enemy. Yeah, somebody gang stalking you. They caught a case. Okay. Yeah, somebody was trying to sacrifice you. Okay. But you got a force field around you because you a leader. Yeah, they was trying to destroy your dating life, not wanting you to date someone. Being controlling. Okay, you could have been in a domestic violence relationship, or somebody is with this dark, negative mother that's a witch that came up against them. Okay, but you feel good all over with that Stephanie Mills song. Okay, because some things was illuminated to you. Okay, there could have been some repressed aspects of your life that now you're bringing into the light from that darkness, because like they said, what's done in the dark gonna come to the light. Okay, so keep standing your ground and go within. Okay, and just be open to unexpected opportunities, Sagittarius. Yeah, somebody caught an STD for being down low. Okay, something with the initials A. Just take how it resonate. Yeah, this man, oh yeah, they don't, no, you don't allow people to play in your face. But yep, this man was having sex with another man that they work with. And that's how they caught that STD. Yep. It's like you're healing and integrating. Like you can transition and transform into, you know, different worlds. But somebody is waiting and they needed to let go of control. Okay? Yeah. You freed yourself from whatever type of distorted, you know, emotional influence towards you, Sagittarius. That's what's up. Let's see what else. Somebody trying to unalive you with some gunshots wound. Yeah, you were sleeping with the enemy. And they was trying to block you from being seen. They wanted you to be in a poly relationship whoever this man or woman that's the prostitute. I spoke on that saying something about, you know, somebody doing something for money. Okay. Yeah, they going through an ego death. I said something about their ego. Yep, a nephew gossiping about you to your family. Yeah, because some things was revealed, some truth. And there are some unresolved issues going on. But somebody said they going to wait for you because they want to know how deep is your love with these beautiful lies. Yeah, somebody then committed tax fraud and they being indicted. Okay? Somebody with the initials S. It's time to view things from a different perspective. Because you've been blessed with a gift to see past the current situation and envision and dazzling possibilities. Okay, that's why they said be open to unexpected opportunities. Yeah, something is happening this weekend, sending people towards you to cause you conflict because someone hate they can't control you. Yep, they need to let go of control. They was trying to hide all the things that they was doing in secret. Whoever this man is, I guess they a Sagittarius man. Whew. Yeah. So be mindful if somebody try to come in with an offer. It's part of a witch's coven, Sagittarius, okay? Take what it resonate, leave the rest, okay? But those are your tea for the next 24 hours. Thanks for watching. Peace, love, and light. The goddess is checking out.